I am absolutely disgusted at what we just saw. You know, this is unbelievable. This is really unfreaking believable what we're witnessing right now from the New York Knicks. They're down 2-1 to the Atlanta Hawks, the sixth seed. The sixth seed Atlanta Hawks, ladies and gentlemen.
Bruh.
What a joke. What a joke of a team. You couldn't even get a shot off in the final seconds of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, our season might be over in the next week. And that is freaking embarrassing. 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 You're down 2-1 to the Atlanta Hawks, guys. Look, the season is not over. But you just, I can't believe it. Am I ever going to see a Knicks championship in my lifetime? Am I ever going to see a Knicks championship in my lifetime? Is it ever going to happen? Is it ever going to happen? I don't know. I'm under the impression that it's not. Because time after time after time again, you see the same ish from this basketball team. They're broken. They're broken. Starting five is a joke. Starting five is a joke. Yo, what a what a disaster, bro. What a disaster. You New York Knicks, in case you just woke up from a nap, in case you just woke up from, I'd rather be sleeping, honestly. Your New York Knicks lose to the Atlanta Hawks 109 to 108. And as a New York Knicks fan, right now, it has you questioning everything. Has you questioning the coach, has you questioning Cat, has you questioning Brunson, it has you questioning Mikal. Mikal Bridges, guys. Mikal. How do you have a game like you had tonight, buddy? How does that happen, buddy? You fed into the narrative over the last month, buddy. Mikal. Mikal. I think many Knicks fans after tonight are probably done with you. And look, I'm probably going to regret a lot of things I say tonight on tonight's post game. Fair warning. But guys, I defended Mikal. Right? You guys know I defend Mikal. How do you go into tonight and just give an absolute stinker? You sucked. You suck. As a player, you're terrible. You suck. Mikal. Yes, you. The narrative is just going to keep on growing if you have games like you had tonight, man. Let's face it, man. The New York Knicks are 2 losses away from sending their asses to Cancun. And here we are as Knicks fans questioning everything. Questioning the rotations, questioning Mike Brown, questioning Jalen Brunson. How do you not get a shot off there? Everyone and their mama knows it's going to Jalen Brunson. You know, Atlanta plays great defense there. Knicks actually held McCollum really in check in the second half, and then he hits 2 clutch buckets. OG Anunoby was the only Knick that gave a shit, man. Him and like JB had his moments tonight, but OG Anunoby is the only Knick that actually cared. That actually cared. It actually showed some desire to want to win this basketball game. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Are we going to win a championship? When are we going to win a championship, guys? Serious question. Serious question. Are we ever? Once again, appreciate you guys in the chat. Appreciate every single one of you guys in the chat. Smash the like button, subscribe, all the good stuff. Appreciate you guys. Thank you again for the support. But your New York Knicks lose to the Atlanta Hawks, and they are down 2-1. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Those of you that were over on TikTok, I was live on TikTok as this was all unfolding, and I just cannot believe this happened, guys. Like honestly, like here we are. Actually, you know what? I want to retrace my statement. I do believe this. I do believe what we just watched, because if in case you've been living under a rock, this has been the Knicks team all year. All year. And here we are as Knicks fans and thought after game 1 that, you know, let's give this team a chance. Who in the East can beat them? Who? They're talented. They're deep. They're well coached. Who? And here we are on April 23rd. We're down 2-1 to the 6th seed, guys. We're down 2-1 to the 6th seed. I got Mike Brown again screaming at the guys to get their asses in the game, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? As a unit, as a team. Where's the culture? Where's the fight? You clawed your way back. You should have won. You should have won. You should have trapped CJ. You know the ball was going to CJ. You knew the ball was going to CJ. You did a fairly good job on CJ. Why not trap him? Why not double team him? Get the ball out of his hands. Took you long enough to make that switch. Here we are benching a guy we traded all of those picks for in a pivotal game 3 in the NBA playoffs. Jordan Clarkson is better than Mikal Bridges, guys. Let that sink in. Let me get close to the mic. Jordan Clarkson is better than Mikal Bridges. Better than Mikal. It is 2023, and I cannot believe I'm saying that. This is unbelievable what we're watching, guys. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Like honestly, man. This is a joke. What a disaster, man. What is it? Here's the great box score. The almighty box score. The almighty disgusting box score. This is unbelievable. I cannot believe we're down 2-1 to the freaking Hawks. You know what? And I can. You know what, guys? I had a lot of people in the chat prior to this series say, Ant, you sound scared. You sound scared of this Hawks team. I was probably the only one. You guys can back me up on this. I was the only one that said, yo, be careful. I don't want to play the Hawks, man. Be careful. I said last month, this Hawks team is going to be a dragon slayer to one of these top 4 teams. I didn't think it was going to be us.
Bruh.
Here we are. Here we are. Hawks fans, you got it, bro. You got it, man. You got it, man. Because my team doesn't know how to show up right now. And my team is absolutely trash. This is unbelievable. Appreciate the members in here, man. El Figure says, forget the picks. We doubled down and gave him the bag with the extension.
Bruh.
Mikal Bridges, the one who wanted Tom Thibodeau gone, right? The one at the forefront that wanted Tom Thibodeau gone. You wanted Thibs gone. Rumored, allegedly, you wanted Tom Thibodeau gone. You had a down year. And now you come out like this? Guys, am I reading this correctly? Mikal Bridges, 21 minutes, 0 points,
Bruh.
0 of 3 from the field,
Bruh.
0 of 2 from 3,
Bruh.
4 turnovers.
Bruh.
Minus 26 on the night. Guys, at this point, all I can do is laugh, man. I'm sorry, man. At this point, it's so done with this group, man. It is so done with this group. It is so done. And I was trying to convince myself at the end of the season, will things change? Will they turn it around? They're too talented. The starters came out flat. They were bound to have a game again where they come out flat. It's bound to happen. The lineup with Deuce McBride was actually amazing. And Mike Brown went to it in the second half. And Mikal, it was trash, man. I think I could have did better than Mikal, man. Honestly. That is going to be one of the worst re-signs, trades. Minus 26 is a joke. That is an absolute joke, man. For you to have a minus 26 on a pivotal game 3 is a joke. Is a joke. OG Anunoby, man. Shout out to you. Karl Anthony Towns, man. 7 of 12. I don't get it, man. I don't understand the offense. What is the offense? What is the plan? What is the plan? What is the plan? Do we have a plan? What is the plan? Somebody please tell me what's the plan. What's the plan? What's the plan? I don't know. Do we have a plan? We don't have a plan. OG, phenomenal game, man. Phenomenal game. Karl Anthony Towns in the second half got it going there with Jalen Brunson, especially in that third quarter. First half, I thought he was too soft, not coming to the ball, just not playing aggressive at all in the first half. You know, Brunson and OG are the only people to score in that first quarter. Hart 1 of 9. Mikal 0 points. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Mikal, man. And look, you guys, as you can see, I'm probably going to regret this post game, but I'm just numb. I'm numb. I'm numb to all of this. I'm numb because this is an absolute joke. This is an absolute joke. This is an absolute joke. Lamar says, hell yeah, Mike is fired when we lose to the Hawks. If the New York Knicks do not come back and win this series, Mike Brown is gone. And everything is on the table. Everything. Everything, guys. Everything. This was supposed to be the almighty year. This was supposed to be the year where the New York Knicks ran the East. Yeah, we're going to run the East. We're going to run the East. We're going to run the Eastern Conference. We're going to run the East. We're going to be the best team in the East. Because no Halliburton, no Tatum, new coach, playing the bench. We're going to be the best team. The best team in the Eastern Conference. Fairly good record. But guys, what we saw tonight looked like exactly what we saw in the regular season. This is the exact team. If this is how they were playing in March, this is how exactly they were going to play now. What was going to change? What was going to change? What was going to change? For us to think this New York Knicks team was actually going to do it, and I hope they do. It's not over, all right? It's 1-4, not 1-2. They better win on Saturday, man. They better win on Saturday, 2-2 going back to the Garden, but this one just absolutely hurts. I have no confidence right now. I have no confidence right now. Those of you in the chat, let me know if you guys have confidence with this group. I have no confidence right now with this team. None whatsoever. None. Chris says we are just too damn predictable. Hawks know the sets we want to run. I mean, who can say we are running anything different from the regular season? It's just a disaster at this point, man. Chris says, I love JB, but he needs to make better decisions, man. He needs to facilitate. Yeah, man. I mean, the last possession was a disaster. Everyone knows it's going to Jalen Brunson. Everyone. And look, he had a great and one to give the New York Knicks the lead defensively, getting cooked by McCollum in the first half. Cooked. They finally made the switch on him. They put Deuce on him. They put Hart on him. They switched it up. I mean, we got Jonathan Kuminga looking like Kevin Durant, bro. Jonathan Kuminga. This is the guy who could not play for the Golden State Warriors because Steve Kerr, a championship caliber coach, did not want to play this man. And I thought all along that he had talent. I actually wanted the New York Knicks to dabble in that trade a little bit. And here we have Jonathan Kuminga is dominating the New York Knicks. Landry Shamet, where are you? Where are you? Deuce McBride stepped up in the second half. Landry Shamet, where are you? I don't even want to see Landry Shamet touch the floor anymore. I don't. I think it's time to switch up the bench. I think it's time to switch the lineup, guys. It's time. It's time. Bench Mikal. Am I right or am I wrong? Bench Mikal. It's time. Because these starts, Jalen Brunson saved in game one with the start, but it is time to change up the lineup. It is time to insert Deuce McBride in that lineup. Or, I mean, Shamet hasn't done anything, but the Knicks are better with Deuce McBride in that lineup. It clearly shows. It clearly shows, guys. Guys, Wingstop. Like, the other part of the wing. The other part of the wing is like cut off. What are we doing here? Mikal, what? Yo, I cannot believe this box score. Mikal Bridges gives you 0 points. Goose egg.
Bruh.
Goose egg. "21 minutes of absolute ass, bro. Ass. I can't believe this, and yet I can. Mr. Eno with the super chat. What's going on, Mr. Eno? First super chat of the night. Appreciate you in the chat, Mr. Eno. He says, "Hi, Anthony. Knicks don't look confident." Yep. They don't. They don't look confident. They don't look right. They don't look ready. Guys, this is what the new coach was for, man. This is what the new coach was for. Mike Brown wasn't even their first choice. Wasn't even their first choice. And Mikal, 0 points, 21 minutes, man. You just question everything. Will the New York Knicks ever win a championship with Jalen Brunson? I don't know. Will they ever win a championship with this group? If they're struggling against the 6-seed Atlanta Hawks, who, guys, I warned you, man. Look, everyone, look, they're the Dragon Slayer. They're a good team. And I wanted to give them their due. They're a really good team. I picked the New York Knicks in 5. And looking back at it, I like the process. We should be up 2-1 right now, to be honest with you. But this is the same team year after year. If they get bounced by the Atlanta Hawks in the first round, everything is on the table. Firing the head coach, trading everybody. Everybody. No one is untouchable. Nobody. Because this core, it just seems like they try to get the ball to Karl Anthony Towns. He doesn't really want the ball. He's not really aggressive. Body language in the first half was trash, in my opinion. Then they try to deviate from that. Their offense is like, it's broken right now, man. It's you don't know what you're gonna get with this team, and yet you do. You do. Jay says JB wants to be a hero. Lamar says Kerr is not resigning in Golden State. Eye emoji. You had the best year last year on how they replaced the coach. David in the chat. Black ass, what's going on? Appreciate you guys in the chat. Appreciate every single one of you guys in the chat, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, even though the New York Knicks don't like us. Please still hit the like button and support the channel.
Bruh.
Tony says ISO JB strikes again. You know, it's the ultimate love and hate. JB gives us the lead, gets the N1 on McCollum. I'm sitting there screaming on TikTok, like, let's go. We're about to win this game. We're about to win this game. Let's go. We stole one in Atlanta. Yeah, we stole one. We stole one. And then I got CJ McCollum looking like Steph Curry, Dame Lillard in one player. CJ McCollum. You can't stop CJ McCollum. How good is your defense if you can't stop CJ McCollum? How good is it? CJ McCollum tonight. 23 points. 2 of 4 from 3. Jalen Johnson, almost a triple-double. Jonathan Kuminga got the Kevin Durant coming in off the bench for them. I got Mohamed Gay hitting a 3 in the first half. I got Gabe Vincent. The corpse of Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent looking like the Heat version of Gabe Vincent. They're doing all of this while Nickeil Alexander-Walker isn't really doing much for them. He is playing really good defense. Dyson Daniels hits a 3 tonight. You just have to laugh, ladies and gentlemen. You just have to laugh, man. This is embarrassing, man. This is embarrassing. What a disaster in the last possession. They can't even get a shot off. They can't even get a shot off. At least get a shot off. Did Cat even touch the ball? No, it was going to JB. Dribble, dribble, dribble. I don't even want to look at it because it's gonna make me throw my remote at my screen, man. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. The only guy was OG tonight, and you look JB. I know you got it going there in the second half, but to not get a shot off at that point was. Why does Mitchell Robinson only play 11 minutes, man?
Bruh.
What are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here, man? I got Mike Brown saying prior to the game. Right? Prior to the night's game. Is Mike Brown the coach for this team? This was Mike Brown prior to the game. The combination of Mitch and Cat hasn't been great, so I'm choosing to not play them together in this series because of the matchup. The combination of Mitch and Cat hasn't been great. I mean, you're benching Brunson and Cat at the same time. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing, man? What are we doing? Look, the bench. The bench didn't even look good with Cat for some points in the first half. But Mike Brown is absolutely clueless, man. Like, what are we doing? 11 minutes for Mitchell Robinson, bro. 11 minutes for Mitchell Robinson, and I get it. He's a non-factor offensively, but 4 rebounds. I mean, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? Oh my God, bro. 11 minutes. Jordan Clarkson was, I thought, pretty good tonight. Landry Shamet, bro. I mean, guys, man. Tom Thibodeau would have benched Landry Shamet already, at least. No Alvarado in the second half. Miles McBride, tremendous second half from him. That's a positive sign heading into Saturday. And guys, I'm being so serious. All jokes aside, Miles McBride has to start on Saturday. He has to. He has to start for the New York Knicks on Saturday. No excuses. I don't care. Brent's Mikal Bridges. He sucks. Mikal Bridges, 21 minutes, 0 points, man. I mean, guys, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to be that bold with Mikal. Like, those of you who have followed me all year, man, I'm sorry, man. It's time, man. It's time. I mean, yo, there was a play in the first half that Mikal Bridges tried driving to the left. He trips over his foot out of bounds. You trip over your foot and you go out of bounds. That's exactly why he showed you why he didn't want to drive in game 2 at the end of the game. Because he can't. He can't. He's tripping over his feet. He looks lost. What happened? Where is the Phoenix Mikal? Where is the Phoenix Mikal? Where is the Brooklyn Mikal? Who is this guy? This guy is an imposter. Who is this guy? Who is this Mikal Bridges? Honestly. We got sold this Mikal. This is what we got. And I know he had his moments last year in the playoffs, and I'm grateful for that. Those 2 wins against Boston. I'm really grateful for that. Good job. You're supposed to do that, though. You're supposed to do that, man. You're supposed to do that. The Nova boys. The Nova boys. I got Dante DiVincenzo hitting game winners on the other side. We should have kept Dante. For this. Mikal has no heart, man. No heart. That's the problem. He never had that New York grit. Never. Brooklyn was a perfect spot for him. Perfect. Chill. No limelight in Brooklyn. Ball out. No expectations. And win. And it sucks because in Phoenix, they made it all the way to the NBA Finals, and he actually played well for them in the finals. Where is that guy, though? Like, where is that playoff performer? Where is that guy? This roller, what's going on? Cat touched the ball, actually, then passed to Josh, then passed to JB. I gotta rewatch the play, man, but it's a disaster, man. It's a disaster. It's a disaster, guys. Look, here we are. What do we have to do? That's what we should be pondering over these next 24 hours. What do we have to do? True Speaker says it's over.
Bruh.
Jay says it's all political. PR says talk about excuses. Chris, what's going on, Chris, man? Appreciate you guys in the chat. I'm defeated. I am absolutely defeated. Those of you who want to call into the show, we can get to your call a little bit later in the Discord. Just call in. I'm just this is so funny, man. This is so funny. I'll get to your calls a little bit later. Please be patient with me. If you're new here, hello, my name is Anthony. I am a depressed Knicks fan currently. I'm probably never going to see a Knicks NBA championship, and I've come to grips with that. Because this team, they have all the talent in the world, right? All the talent in the world, right? One of the best starting fives in the NBA. Where is it? Where is it? The worst net rating in terms of stars. Where? Like, why? Why is all this talent in this lineup the worst net rating in the first quarter? Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? The Knicks are down 2-1 to the Atlanta Hawks. Saturday becomes a must-win. Guys, I'm defeated, guys. I can't believe we're at this point, guys. I honestly can't believe we're at this point. I can't believe Mikal gave us that. Josh Hart 2 points, 0-4 from 3. Cat 7 of 12, 1 of 3. Again, the Knicks are that here. Like, guys, can we be honest with ourselves? We all keep saying, why don't the Knicks feature Karl-Anthony Towns? It's because they don't want to. They do not want to feature Karl-Anthony Towns. And let's be fair, sometimes Cat doesn't want to feature Karl-Anthony Towns. Let's be honest. Sometimes Cat does not want the damn basketball. First half, I'm sitting there screaming to my screen, go get the ball. Be more aggressive. Use that strength. Use that body. Use that frame. Go get the ball. The Knicks don't want to feature him. Cat doesn't want to feature him. So whatever it is, it's beating a dead horse at this point. It's broken. It's not going to work. I don't know how to fix it. They tried him with the bench. Him and Alvarado have a better chemistry with Brunson. They finally go to the Brunson Cat pick and roll in that third quarter. And I'm sitting there like, okay, like, why isn't this part of the game plan? You're seeing post-ups with Karl-Anthony Towns like 1 or 2 times nightly. And I don't know anymore, guys. I'm trying to figure this out on the go. I mean, it's honestly, it's making me grow grays in my beard as I keep trying to figure out this offense because I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Somebody said OG should have got the last shot. I agree. OG Anunoby. The Knicks are not in this basketball game without OG Anunoby, by the way. He hits 2 incredible 3-point shots, one at the left side to end the shot clock in, one on the right side at the end of the shot clock in. They are not in this game without OG Anunoby's play tonight. That is for damn sure. OG Anunoby was phenomenal. Phenomenal. He gives him 29, 9 of 16, 4 of 8, 7 of 7, 9 rebounds, 29 and 9. 29 and 9 from OG Anunoby. And Mikal Bridges gives you 0 points. And I was actually debating early on, who would you rather have, OG Anunoby or Mikal Bridges?
Bruh.
OG's like a Lexus. Mikal is a... Look, I've owned Toyotas. Mikal's like a Toyota. Mikal's like a Prius. OG's like a Lexus. OG's the Lexus, has the more features, nicer interior. Mikal's like... That's my comparison with them two. OG gives you way more. Way more than Mikal. Way more. For Mikal to have a goose egg tonight is embarrassing. Guys, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And I wonder what he's gonna say. What is he gonna say? What is he gonna say? What is there to say to justify tonight? What is there to say in the media? What is there to say? We're down 2-1. I'm acting like the season's over. Feels like it, but it's not. Greeny says water is wet. Junior says, why aren't they playing Tyler Kolek? Everything's on the table, honestly. Chris Gotti says, in winter is cold. Yep. This Rover says, Mikal's been playing closer to a Maserati. Looks good on the outside, but an absolute disaster on the inside. Look, that's why I kind of compared him to a Toyota. He's reliable. He's playing every night. He's available, right? Doesn't really have that many features like Alexis. OG's Alexis. OG gives you this. Like, I know he missed. He made up for last game. He missed those free throws at the end. Had the bad turnover. OG, like, if he has a bad game, like, I know he's gonna make up for it. He's been good with that. Mikal, I have no. What is he gonna make up for, guys? What is he gonna make up for? Like, at this point, as a Knicks fan, what he could have 40 points the next game. If he has 40 points the next game, guys, honestly, he's never gonna have 40 points. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? KD says Mo can do what Mikal does. Exactly, man. Look, man, team stats, New York Knicks, 18-20 from the free throw line. They cleaned that up. 46 rebounds, 19 assists, 10 steals, 18 turnovers for the New York Knicks tonight. 10-35 from the three-point line. They shot 29% at the line. Terrible. 56 points in the paint.
Bruh.
I mean, it's simple basketball, man. They can't stop you in the paint. They can't stop you in the paint, and you don't. I mean, they can't stop certain people in the paint. They cannot stop OG Anunoby in the paint. They cannot stop Karl Anthony Towns in the paint. This Mitchell Robinson situation is weird. Mohamed Diawara needs to get in these games now because I need someone to defend Kuminga, man. Like Mike Brown, Jonathan Kuminga is a problem right now. Jonathan Kuminga is playing really well for this Hawks team. The Knicks don't have an answer for Jonathan Kuminga. They don't. And he's making some tough shots. The Hawks had a magnet ball in that first half. They were making some tough shots. Defensively, I didn't think the Knicks played poorly. But, look, man, that's exactly what the Hawks do. That's what they do. They beat you in the margins. If you make a mistake, they make you pay. And they have Jonathan Kuminga off the bench. And that's the piece that's been killing us, man. We have no one to defend Kuminga. Because when he comes in the game, they're doing a great job at mix and matching him and getting him off of OG, getting him off of McKay. He's just dominating. He's just getting in the paint, layup, through contact. Mike says the New York Brunsons, because that's all I see out there. Every action, every play is to make it easier for Brunson, and everyone else just has to figure it out. I'm sick of watching this, and Mike, look, man. There's going to be some serious conversations this summer if this continues. Everything is based on Jalen Brunson. If Jalen Brunson sees a mismatch, he goes into a mode where he can't get out of. He goes into kill mode. He goes into attack mode. If he gets the mismatch, he's automatically trying to go one-on-one against that defender. He needs to stop. He needs to scale that back. He needs to go through the process. Go through the situation. Let me read the floor here. Let me see what's going on. And I know, like, he hits that, the Knicks should go up. He hits the and one against McCollum. If they get a stop, they win. One stop, you have the ball. They have a timeout. You hit your 2 free throws. You're up 3. You're feeling better. They can't even get a stop. Like, what do we get sold here? You can't even get a stop. Why don't we have our length in the game? Why don't we have our length in the game? I got McCollum calling Deuce McBride small early on in the game. I don't know if you guys caught that. He called him small. Too small. And then McCollum hits a game winner over Deuce McBride. Why don't we have length in the game? Why don't we have Muhammad Diawara in the game? Why don't we have Jeremy Sohan in the game? Why don't we have length in these games at the end of the game? Why? Why did we get Sohan? Why did we Muhammad Diawara? I don't even know the situation regarding that. You should have all of your guys that are 6'9" and above, because McCollum has just been shooting over these guys the entire series. What do we get Sohan for? Defensive stops. Deuce is good defensively. We need length, though. You need length. Why are we playing small there? Why?
Bruh.
We knew this was coming, guys. All we can hope for is that we went on Saturday, and we were 2-2 going back to the Garden. Right? You got to win on Saturday. You got to, man. 2-2 going back to the Garden for Game 5. And then we'll see from there. But, I mean, you should have been up 2-1. I can argue. You come back tonight, but the Hawks were beating you all day, all night. And then you took the lead in the final 2 minutes. And then you lose it. You lose it. I don't know if these guys have spoken yet. I don't know if I want to even, I'll probably get to their comments later on, but what is just an absolute disaster for the New York Knicks. Once again, appreciate you guys in the chat. This has just been an absolute therapy session if you're a New York Knicks fan. Look, I appreciate you guys giving me the support, and, our season could be over. We're 2 losses away from the Knicks season being over. It's fascinating, man. A year where our owner goes on the Craig Carton show and says, I expect this New York Knicks team to be in the NBA Finals. I expect them to be in the NBA Finals. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. Look. Final 2 minutes of the game. I'm probably gonna scream at my screen right now, but this is just look. McCollum hits that shot, but I mean they go up 4, and here is the sequence with was this the OG shot? This was the OG shot. Yeah, here it is. Thank you, OG. Thank you. I want to go to the final play. Well, okay, here it is. Here it is. Okay, who is on the court? Who is on the court? Who is on the court for the final possession? We got Josh Hart, 6'4", 6'5". We got Landry Shamet, 6'5". We got Miles McBride, 6'2". We got Mikal Bridges. We got Mikal. Yes, Mikal is going to get a stop. Mikal is going to get a stop here, and everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. And we got OG Anunoby right here. Which is fine. Which is perfect. But Mikal Bridges has played like dog water all game long. We got McCollum going to his right. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Landry Shamet's in the game. Landry Shamet's in the game. You know who's coming. Good contest. But if that's someone else, if that's like Sohan or Mo D, maybe they get a block. Maybe they get a block. Honestly, I don't even care that Mikal is quote unquote a better defender than Jordan Clarkson. Put Clarkson in the game, man. They're not going to call anything. They're not going to call anything whatsoever. How do you not send somebody to shade over here? How do you not do that? McCollum just hit a shot. Great defense, man. Great defense, Mike, and the Knicks coaching staff. All right, Josh Hart. We got OG Anunoby. We got Karl Anthony Towns. We got Deuce McBride. We got Miles McBride. This should be the starting lineup in the next game. This should be the starting lineup next game. I don't want to see Mikal Bridges in the starting lineup next game. I don't. I'm not. If I see Mikal Bridges in the starting lineup next game, I'm gonna lose it. Nostalgic, what's going on? Ant is tripping. Yeah, look. That's what it's. Here we go. Here we go. Let's run it. Cat. Ooh. Let's give the ball to Josh. What is this play? What is this play? What is this play? What is this play? Whoop. Cat didn't even have the ball for a second. Whoop. Right there, Josh. Right there, Josh could have, like, Cat has his back to Josh. Cat has his back to Josh. Turn around. Yeah, like, just turn around. Everything is designed for Brunson. That's the problem. Everything is designed for Jalen Brunson. Look, Cat doesn't even want the ball. He doesn't want the ball. He doesn't want the ball at all. Look at him. Oh, I didn't foul him. He doesn't want to be the reason why the Knicks lose. And I feel like that's a problem in itself. Karl Anthony Towns, you are one of the league's best players, man. It seems like Cat and the New York Knicks don't want him to be the reason why they lose, which is absurd. Like, honestly, man. Like, this should have been, like, give Cat confidence, man. Like, Cat, he knew the ball wasn't coming to him. That's why he didn't turn around. That's why he didn't turn around here. Look, this hockey assist. And here we go. It's over. Look, credit Atlanta. They hell of a defensive possession there in that final sequence. But I just think the Knicks were a little bit too predictable. Maybe Josh should have got this pass off to JB. Right. JB should have cut harder at the basket here. And Josh would have got that pass to JB. And then JB's open over here. But because Cat's trying to pin him and set the screen for him. And that's probably what the play was. But Josh took a while to get Jalen Brunson that ball. Took a while, man. And look, if Jalen Brunson hits that, like if he gets the shot off, I'm pretty sure he makes it. But no shot. And the Knicks lose. 109 to 108. This is I'm defeated, man. Once again, I'm at loss for words. I like it's to expect it. It's as to expect it as to be expected. Look, season's not over, but it's not over, right? It's not over. It feels over though. I mean, Knicks. You just turned a game 4 into a must-win because if you go down 3-1 to this Hawks team, I mean, come on now. I mean, you're struggling against the Atlanta Hawks, man. You're struggling against the Hawks team, and this is what a lot of Knicks fans, including myself, we're afraid of. We're afraid of, and that's just because the Boston Celtics beat the Orlando Magic in the final game of the season, and that could be the cause of ending your season right there. You thought you were going to play Toronto. You wanted the easier road. No, Toronto beats Cleveland tonight. You know, everyone, look, I know the Celtics lost, Spurs lost, and everyone, like I saw everyone on X trying to, it kind of took the sting off of the game 2 lost for some Knicks fans. But to me, I even tweeted, like literally, I'll show you the tweet. Everyone was like happy that the Celtics lost, and I'm sitting there like I don't care. Like I don't care whatsoever. I'm focused on the Atlanta Hawks. That is who I'm focused on. Why are you focused that the Boston Celtics are losing? Like, why is that a focus? But here we are. The focus should be trying to beat this Atlanta Hawks team, who were the hottest team in the league. Here's a tweet. After the Boston Celtics lost, I don't care that Boston lost. I'm focused on Atlanta. Knicks fans were like, oh, what do you mean? Boston lost, so it takes the sting out of game 2. Who cares? I don't like. I honestly don't care. I'm focused on beating the Atlanta Hawks. And right now, it is looking like you might get bounced by a 6 seed in the NBA. And you're the 3rd seed. Man, how the tides have turned. How the tides have turned, man. Appreciate you guys in the chat. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll get to your calls in a little bit. I see you guys waiting in the Discord. Please be patient with me. Smart Kid says we can still win. We have to adjust. Chris says got to win the next game. Must win Saturday. Greeny says, so this is what. What's going on, Greeny? Yeah, guys. Look, I'll get to that point. I'm just a little bit upset still. I'm a little bit upset too. A little bit upset still. Hawks fans were in the chat. Look, get your licks in, Hawks fans. You won. You deserved it. We're playing like absolute trash right now. And honestly, it started from the first. This Knicks team really, to open up this game, they just seem like that's why they're all talk, right? That's why they're all talk. After the game 2 loss, everyone's like, we know what we have to do. We know what we have to do to get back in the series. We gave one away. We learned our lesson. It's all air, man. It's all talk. It's all talk, man. How many years? How many years is the same thing going to happen? Over and over. How many years? It's all talk. I even posted a video reacting to the guys like Mikal Bridges said, you know, sometimes we need to lose to kind of give us a little kick in the ass. That was Mikal Bridges at the podium yesterday. You know, sometimes you need to lose to give you a little kick in the butt, man. We're too comfortable. Then he comes out and gives you 21 minutes and 0 points. After saying that. Mikal is all talk. It's all talk, man. It's all air. I can't trust these guys. I can't trust these guys whatsoever. Sometimes you gotta lose. Sometimes you gotta lose to, you know, get you right. I mean, this is getting you right, bro. 21 minutes, 0 points. 0-3 from the field, 0-2 from 3, 4 turnovers, game high. Can't even dribble, can't even drive to your left. Minus 26 on the night. You gave me 1 rebound, 6-7 for nothing. For nothing. Sometimes you got to lose to get you a little kick in the butt. Where's your kick in the butt, man? Are you going to look yourself in the mirror? Are you going to look yourself in the mirror again? Please do. Please do. I'm all for a turnaround here. I'm hoping for a turnaround here. But at some point, man, at some point, guys, it's a joke. It's a joke. And you guys know I ride for this team. I ride for Mikal. I kind of went off this ride, man. You know that me? I can't take this. I can't take it. I can't. It's too inconsistent, man. It's too inconsistent. You couldn't you can't penetrate. You don't want the ball. It's hockey assist. You're not. Deuce McBride's coming in. I see him driving. I see him shooting. I see him screaming, yelling, confident, defending. They got Deuce running the offense with Jalen Brunson off ball. And I'm sitting there like, hey, yo. Why can't Mikal? Because he can't. Chris says, can we amnesty Mikal?
Bruh.
I hate being like this, man. You guys know that. I hate being like this, man. I hate talking about this team like this, but at some point it's just honestly, it's baffling, man. It's baffling. It's baffling. I need to see Mohamed Diawara next game. I need to see Deuce McBride starting next game. I can't believe that was the defensive lineup he put out in the final minute, in the final seconds, guarding McCollum. I mean, you brought in Sohan, the defensive stop. He's a deep. We're gonna unleash him and Modi. We got these guys to unleash in these defensive possessions at the end of these games, right? And here we have Landry Shamet in the game. Landry Shamet. I mean, at this point, right here, I knew it was over. Right here, when he got this step, you knew he was gonna pull up. And if you're 6'8", 6'9", you might have gotten it. You knew he was gonna pull up right here. That little step back, that's all he needs. That's all McCollum needs. He has been the best player in this series, and it's crazy to say that, man. He was a throw-in, guys. A throw-in, allegedly, in the Trae Young deal. And they are better with him. They are better with him. It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. All right. Let's get to the Discord calls. El Figgy, you up first. Welcome into the Knicks Nation postgame show. El Figgy, what's going on?
Disgusted, man. Absolutely disgusted. And when we spoke the other night after game 2, remember what I told you? I said I'm getting game 1 Pacers PTSD. We give these teams too much momentum and too much confidence, and here we go. They know once they feel like they can beat us, and they feel like they can, as long as they keep it close throughout, this is what we get.
Yep. And they try to switch it up after the game 2 loss, that they're going to be better, they're going to learn, and we're going to come out in game 3 and be better.
Lip service, man.
And once you give a team, we just went through this, El Figgy. We just went through this last year. History is repeating ourselves. It's crazy.
First and foremost, I do want to give a shout out to OG Anunoby, man. My guy was holding us down tonight. The only bright spot on that team, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, man, this is rough, man. I can't see us going down like this. This is so bad. I've never. This is as bad as it gets, because we, on paper, this doesn't even make any sense. Mike Brown has no clue. He is still just chucking things up against the wall to see what sticks. What is this, game 85? Why are we doing this, Mike Brown? What are you doing? What is the plan? The Hawks, every step of the way, their coach is 2 steps ahead of us. And you can see it on every single possession, on every single play. The Hawks are 2 steps ahead of us. And we're just out there trying to do anything, make anything happen. Thank God for OG Anunoby. We would have gotten blown out by 20 tonight.
Thank God for OG, El Figgy. I'm like defeated at this point. Mike Brown seems clueless. He's getting out coached, right? I mean, he's not playing Mitchell Robinson. He's not going to the double big because it doesn't work, apparently, according to him. And now I want to see a change in the starting lineup on Saturday, right? You agree? What are we doing? What are we doing with this Mikal situation, El Figgy? What are we doing?
Why are we going back? It's like, dude, it's like we're beating a dead horse every single year. Mikal Bridges doesn't fit on the squad. It was a good idea in theory. The experiment is over. It doesn't work. He does not work on this squad. He might have worked in Phoenix. He was the number one guy in Brooklyn because they don't have anybody over there. It doesn't work here. Look at the game. Look at the play-by-play tonight. He was getting dragged everywhere. I don't want to see him on this court for the remainder of this series. Every time we went for a run, if he was back out there, I told my husband at halftime, I said, you know how I'll know if Mike Brown is learning and making adjustments? Let's see if he starts Mikal in the second quarter. After what he just saw, in the second half, I said, after what he just saw in the first half, if he starts Mikal in the second half, Mike Brown doesn't give a rat's ass about this team. Mm-hmm. Because anybody with eyeballs connected to their brain can see that Mikal is getting outmatched on defense. He's getting dragged. He can't fight through screens. And he is an offensive liability. He's an offensive liability that we cannot afford. These are the playoffs. These are the playoffs. How can you go out there and not get 1 point, not get on the free throw line, nothing? And then the first thing you do when he puts you back out in the game is you turn the ball over. Sit him down for the remainder of the series. If we have, this is what I'm going to say. If we have any shot in hell at clawing back out of this series and just scrapping together any shred of dignity as a New York Knicks team, sit Mikal for the remainder. That will show me, at least in good faith, that Mike Brown is watching the game, making appropriate adjustments, and saying, okay, maybe Mikal in other teams, other matchups will work, but not here. He doesn't work. Sit him down. We have to have a short leash. This is the playoffs. It is what it is, man. And I would rather see Mo D. Mo D can do what Mikal is doing better. A rookie that we didn't give an extension and a bag to.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, but it is what it is. We have to work. Look, the Hawks are not worried about making adjustments. Now we got to worry about Kuminga.
Yeah, I mean, Jonathan Kuminga is a better player than Mikal. El Figgy, hell of a call. Appreciate you calling in.
All right, man, let's go.
Let's go. Say quiz. Yeah, man, I mean, look, Mike Brown did make he benched Mikal, and it was time. Like, he made the adjustment, but I don't want him starting next game at all. Say Quizzy, what you got tonight?
You can hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Knicks down 2-1.
I'm tight. This is the reason why you don't give up games in a playoff.
Mm-hmm.
You should have won game 2. At least if we lose this, I'm expecting that, because Hawks don't want to go down 3-0. But you gave up game 2. Now you gave the Hawks confidence. Mikal. After you just missed the game-winning shot last game, see the Hawks players laugh in your face. You come in game 3 with 0 points. 0. Brother, I could have did that. You could have put me out there. Give me $5 million. Give me $1 million. I'm happy with that. Hey, give me $500. I'm happy. I could drop 0 points, get 4 turnovers. Like, bro, out there just doing cardio.
Literally. Cardio. Cardio. Literally. He has no emotion, nothing. Just, it's not even like he's not scoring. Well, he's not doing anything else. He's dribbling the ball off his foot. He can't drive to, like, I'm just sick of it, man.
Get to the free throw line. Don't do nothing else if that fadeaway ain't going.
And the defense doesn't really make up for the bad offense, really.
It ain't gonna last forever. Hey, you stopping SGA, well, cousin. Oh, hey, it ain't gonna last forever. We still gotta get buckets.
Yep.
It just can't be Brunson all day. You can at least give me 5 points, something. You scored 5 points, we won still.
Guys, there was a play where they trapped Brunson. They left Mikal at the top of the free throw line, and he missed it.
Wide open.
Wide open.
And then Brown. In the third quarter, when Cat got us in the bonus, why did you take him out? Why? Why? At that point, you go with Cat. We in the bonus. He just scored a 3, got to the free throw line 2 times, and you take him out that third quarter. Yep. I don't understand what Brown do. Like, Cat just scored like 9 points, and then he takes him out and then put him back in after 2 minutes after the Hawks went right back up by 10. Shout out to OG. He was bailing us out with them threes. because he was getting the ball with like 3 seconds and had to just chuck up threes.
Yep.
But he came to play today. And then, like, at this point, I don't even care if we got the series. Like, this is not a championship team. Like, bro, you're getting exposed by the Hawks in the first round. First round. By a 35-year-old CJ. 35-year-old CJ. He's the best player right now. He's been the only one killing us. And now we gave the Hawks players more confidence because now Kuminga is going off. And now if SGA Cousin or a Johnson guy have a breakout game, this series is over.
Yep.
Because it's like, bro, this is what happens when you play with your food. If you go up 2-0 and take game 2, this doesn't happen.
Nope. Exactly.
Like, they play with their food. When Boston had all that expectations, when they got Porzingis, and everybody was like, yo, they better win a championship, they took care of business in the playoffs. I think they only lost one time every round.
They won.
Or they swept people.
Yep.
Meanwhile, we over there playing with our food like we won something. Like, bro, now game 3 is a must win. Because now if you lose that, this series is over.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you get up this round, I'm not confident. Because it's like everybody's last play, everybody just looking at Brunson. Burning mad time. Nobody could do a play. We got 12, 13 seconds on the clock. We get a shot off on time. Even if you miss, you might foul, have another shot. You burn the time to 6 seconds and give it to Brunson. And everybody they threw 3 players on him. Now he got to pass it, and nobody's ready for the ball. I'm really tight because this is the first round.
First round, and the Knicks are struggling like this. Say Quizzy, man, hell of a call.
Like, this is the reason why I wanted Toronto. It would have been less stress, but
exactly.
Less stress. Now we got. Don't worry about this, but that's all I got to say.
Hey, man, hell of a call. Great calls tonight from Say Quizzy and El Figgy, man. Round of applause for the supporters. Shout out to the calls. Here it is, guys. Here's the second quarter. Look, 36-48. Yeah, let's try Brunson, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Mikal. Wide open, baby. That's your shot. That's your shot, baby. Let's go. Knock that down. Light work. Doing. Come on, man. Come on, man. What are we doing here, man? And look, he could have at least took a dribble and got Mitch on an alley. But this is a shot. He makes that 9 times out of 10. He'll tell you that over and over again. But you missed. This is unbelievable. I cannot believe we're down 2-1 to the Hawks. Yeah, Brown told him it's a 7-game series. Cool, man. Brown says, I told him it's a 7-game series for a reason. Stuff is going to happen. There are plenty of teams that have been 1-2. I even think of OKC was down 1-2. I don't care. I don't need this at the end of tonight's game. I don't need this. While it may be true, there are teams to come back. You win Saturday, it changes the series. I don't want to hear this right now, though. You lost. You should be up 3-0. You should definitely be up 2-1. That's the problem. Explain to us your substitution patterns. Explain to us what made you not play your length in the final seconds. What is Jeremy Sohan there for? He's on the bench just chilling. Come on, man. Get those guys in there. Get those guys in here. I don't want to see Landry Shamet, who's been playing bad. Deuce was awesome. McCollum was calling him small, though. He called him small. It's not even loading. It doesn't even want to. It doesn't want to. It doesn't want to make me play the clips. I don't blame my internet right now. I don't blame you, internet. I'll probably get more upset. So appreciate you guys in the chat once again. Shout out to you guys for the support as always, man. Lamar says dribble, 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 clank. Vegas says Mike Brown inspires zero confidence. Yeah, man. L Figure says the Knicks had given me no hope in this series. Saturday would tell me everything I need to know, starting with the lineup Mike Brown puts out there. Yep. And guys, remember what I said. I said the New York Knicks are not going to change the starting lineup unless their backs up against the wall in the playoffs. Well, you're down 2-1 to the Atlanta Hawks. This would be the perfect time to change the starting lineup. Right? Mike Brown was so open to doing it. So, Mike Brown, show me something. Show me something, Mike. Show me something. And you don't want to listen to Mike's presser. All he said was he's proud of the guy's fight. No, he didn't.
Bruh.
I get it, man. He's the leader. He has to instill confidence within the group. Oh, wait. It loaded. Oh, my God. Do I really want to hear this? Mr. Mikal Bridges. Mr. Goose. Mr. Goose.
It was just a bad turnover day for me. I just got to clean it up. I think that's just on me. What do you think? There's no other way. You know, it's another game, another opportunity. You know, it's a tough one. You know, I got to take it on the chin and, you know, handle it how I'm supposed to and be ready for the next one. You know, it's going to suck. You know, it is.
From the moment Mikal Bridges got here, man, it just seemed like it's been too much for him. It just seems like it's been too much for him. It seems like he didn't sign up for this, but yet you signed up for this, man. This organization gave you an extension. This organization listened to you at the end of last season, your recommendation to fire Tom Thibodeau, and it was reported that certain players on this team wouldn't re-sign if Tom Thibodeau was a head coach. Everyone was pointing the finger at Mikal. How do you back that up by having a down year and then playing like this? How do you do that? How? Why are you so... Why is he so mopey? Why is he seems like he doesn't want... Seems like he's not having fun, one. Just seems like it's not his team. It doesn't fit. Right? It's got to be better. Oh.
Yeah, we just got to put it all together. Like I said, it starts with me. I got to be better, but.
All right, man. This is all word salad, man. At this point, man. This is
Seems like everyone's pretty emotional after this loss. Just how do you, I guess, you scrap this and move on to the next one?
Of course, it hurts. It hurts when you give yourself a chance to win. And last game, this game, give credit where credit's due. The Hawks found a way to win. But it hurts more that we put ourselves in a position to win and we just didn't close the show. So I think that's why everyone's emotional. So it's tough. We got to keep our head up. It's okay to be disappointed. That means we care.
Can't even hear him. Oh. Mm.
A lot. Obviously, we're down to 1. So right now there's no room to feel sorry for ourselves. We got another one on Saturday at 6 o'clock. So it's a quick turnaround. We got to make sure we regroup and
Josh cares, man. You see the difference? You see the difference between Josh and Josh again to start this game was phenomenal. Fighting for the loose balls. I know he didn't really score, but you see him pissed off, man. Look at him, look at his face. You see him upset. See, they should be good. But Mikal has the same face. If he hits a game winner, if he's upset, it's the same thing. It just seems like he just, I don't know, man.
I like the resiliency that our guys showed. We were down a couple of times by, a big 18, 16 points. And our guys continued to fight to give us a chance down the stretch. So it was a great fight. In the second half, they shook loose a little bit in transition. And on the offensive glass, they had a couple of big offensive rebounds that helped keep the lead or help them, stay right where they need to stay to pull a tight game out. So we have to do a better job in those two areas for 48 minutes and not let up, like we did a little bit in that second half. But, very encouraged by our guys' fight. We know we didn't play our best basketball. That's not taking anything away from the Hawks.
This one's a little different.
The game was physical, and we found a way to match it, and we gave ourselves a chance down the stretch.
So now Mike Brown has turned into you see how he's changed a little bit. Now he's turned into like a motivational speaker, which is fine. You want to keep your head up in times like this. We can be upset, we can be angry, we can sulk, but you want to keep your head up in times like this. You don't want the morale of the locker room to be down because, quite frankly, your season's not over. You go out there and win on Saturday, it changes things. You just make it harder. You just made it 10 times harder on yourself. You did, and this is exactly what we didn't want, and this is exactly what I said. Yeah, it might take a game or two extra, but man, if the Knicks wind up winning this series and, like, God forbid it goes an extra game, you got an injury like that shouldn't have happened, well, you shouldn't have had the 2 extra games, right? Now if you win this, it has to be in 6. You really think the Knicks are going to reel off 3 straight wins? They would have to win Saturday, they would have to win in the Garden, and then they'll have to come back for game 6 in Atlanta. It's doable, but you just made it harder on yourself. Mike Brown, the Knicks, it's never easy. And that is not a championship caliber team. To be honest, it's not.
To just, when the team needs a little something, just trying to figure out who to go to as some guys are trying to find their rhythm in this series?
That's what my job is to keep searching, and that's what we had to do tonight. And we found the right combinations, and
so bench him. Bench him. Bench him. You know what's at stake? You know what's at stake if you lose this series, Mike? You know what's at stake if you lose this series. I'm already getting Mike Brown rumored to the Golden State Warriors. I'm already seeing that floating around. You know what's at stake if you lose this series, Mike. So, you said you found the right combinations. So, let's start those right combinations next game.
That's what we had to do tonight. And, we found the right combinations, and shoot, went up by, had a chance to go up by 3, I think, and you couldn't ask for anything better than that with a minute left in the game, or less than a minute left in the game, a chance to go up by 3, especially with the way we played. And so that's what my job is to do, is to keep trying to find different combinations that may work.
And look, he's been doing that. And I think that it's time to bench Mikal Bridges. I think that he will. I think that on Saturday you will see a different lineup. I think you would see Deuce McBride in the starting lineup, because right now it's fascinating how all of these good lineups involve Deuce McBride. McBride thrives with the starters. McBride is not afraid. McBride catch and shoot. He's not afraid at all. And even running the point a little bit tonight, it was pretty good. There was times when he forced it a little bit, but it's just, I mean, maybe having Mikal off the bench propels this team. I don't know. I don't know what can propel this team. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, guys. But at some point, it just has to be enough is enough. You know.
Yeah, you know, like, the reality of it is, and I told them this, it's a 7-game series for a reason. You know, stuff's going to happen. There are plenty of teams have been down 1-2. You know, shit, I even think Oklahoma City was down 1-2 last year, and they end up.
All right, please get that smile off your face, Mike. Like, he got too excited while he's talking about that, man.
You know, shit, I even think Oklahoma City was down 1-2 last year.
Like I even think OKC was down 1-2 last year. We good. Everything's fine. We're okay. OKC, I even think Oklahoma City was down 1-2 last year. Yo, that's crazy. Like, are we Oklahoma City? Why does that matter? And why are you getting so excited saying that?
And they end up winning it. So I'm not saying we're going to win it or anything like that, but the reality of it is it's 7 games, and you take one game at a time. Each game is its own entity, and that's what I told the group. Now, this should sting, because we gave ourselves a chance knowing that we didn't play our best basketball. So it should sting, but we need to feel it and get ready to be locked in for the next game, which we will be.
I get it, man. He's the head coach. He needs to protrude confidence in that locker room. But, I mean, come on, man. Like, it sucks, man. I don't want to be up here, like, talking ish on this team, but it is what it is, man. Like, we're down 2-1 to the Atlanta Hawks, guys. What are you going to do on Saturday? Saturday's going to tell us a lot about this team. Saturday's going to tell us a lot about this New York Knicks team. Are they going to come out Saturday with the same intensity to jump, to start? Is he going to change up the starting lineup? He should. Is he going to keep on going to Landry Shamet? He shouldn't. Go to Mo D. Give Mo D a chance. Hell, give Jeremy Sohan. This Hawks team, and it's particularly Kuminga off of the bench, is absolutely annihilating you. Like, annihilating you. Let's all be honest. Kuminga is absolutely annihilating the New York Knicks in this series, right? So you need to figure out a way to guard Kuminga. Kuminga, 28 minutes, 21 points, 9 of 14, 2 of 4 from 3, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. Jonathan Kuminga couldn't sniff the court on Golden State. And I was always wondering why. Because I always thought Kuminga was good. Hawks get him for Porzingis. Turns out to be, Hawks had a really good deadline, man. Here they are. 2 wins away from advancing to the second round. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Makes you question everything. I don't want to write the obituary yet. It's not over. If they lose on Saturday, it's over, right? Can we all admit that? If we lose on Saturday, it's done. You would have to win 3 straight games against this Hawks team. If they lose on Saturday, it's over, guys. Then we can write the obituary. A lot of people are writing it tonight. But this New York Knicks team has another night in Atlanta to look themselves in the mirror, like Mikal Bridges did that night in Toronto. Right, Mikal? You said you looked yourself in the mirror. I'm going to need you to look yourself in the mirror again, Mikal. I'm going to need you to look yourself in the mirror when you go to the hotel room tonight. I want you to look at this stat line that you put out there on a game 3. Right? I want you to look at this stat line. 21 minutes, 0 points. I want you to like really dig deep. Because what is this? Like, what is this? Every time I look at this, what is this stat line? No points. You know he's going to get clowned tomorrow, guys, on First Take, on everywhere. And look, a lot of people don't like Stephen A. Smith. Remember Josh Hart was defending his boy, as he should. Mikal's going to get talked about tomorrow in the media, in the national media, in the mainstream. Nor that I don't care, but he should. He should get slammed. He will get slammed. This system is broken. It's not predicated to maximize the abilities for this Knicks team as a whole. You never know what you're to get with this Knicks team. Never. First quarter, the only scorers were Jalen Brunson and OG. You never know. And here I am. I thought this Knicks team, the bench would be their strong part of this series, and it's flipped. They got to figure out Kuminga. Got to. Anthony says, Anthony, relax. We will win in 6. I hope you're right. I missed this super chat from Black Esk earlier. Black Esk, appreciate you with the super chat. I don't know if you're still in here. He said, thank you for this, Ant. You are plus 26. Appreciate that, Black Esk. And appreciate the supports. Sorry I didn't get to it earlier. Just a lot of comments were coming through. And the whole 9. Mac Jean, what's going on? Mac says the whole season been figuring it out. The New York Knicks figuring it out. We're just figuring it out. We're just figuring it out on the go. That's all we can do. Right? Print it on a shirt. Figured it out. Figuring it out. Figuring it out. What's their what do they print on? What have they printed last year on the towels? I know with New York We Hear, that was with Julius. I forgot what they printed this year, but the next home game should be just figuring it out on the towels, day by day. That it should be printed on a shirt, day by day. And here we are as Knicks fans, man. Thinking that this team will win. Maybe they do. I want to come back to this post game, April 23rd, and I want to laugh at it. I do. But we all see the writing on the wall. It's crazy. Scoop says, we have yet to play our best ball, and you think we will win in 6. LMAO. Kate says, get Hart the F out of the starting 5. I'm tired of talking about just Bridges. Kate, yeah, Josh started back-to-back games where Josh Hart was phenomenal starting these games. I don't think he's the problem right now. I think it's Mikal, and that has been brewing for months. I think Mikal Bridges is the one that gets out the starting lineup. Lamar says, well, if we don't win Saturday, F the towels. Yeah. Day by day. We'll see. They should have that printed on those towels and wave it around because we don't know. I don't know. Will they feature Karl Anthony Towns? Seems like they don't want to. Seems like he doesn't want to. I can't pinpoint it. Jalen Brunson, 11 of 23 tonight, 0 of 5 from 3. It's actually been pretty good from 3. Just hasn't been efficient. Right? Ever since that the quarter one in game one. Just not efficient stuff, man. 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, which is nice, +1. Bro, Cat was +22. Why is Cat only playing 34 minutes? His minutes have been down the entire season. He's played 30 to 35 minutes a night, which is fine. But this offense is stupid, man. It's dumb. And I'm sorry for being frank, but like sometimes you just gotta let it out. It's all discombobulated, man. Cat +22 on the night. McBride +16 on the night. I mean, Clarkson was incredible. Clarkson looks like he gives a shit. Like, he's a baller. Those are my ballers. Like, Clarkson is a baller. I thought Shamet was a part of that group. And ever since that little knee injury, it's been bad, man. It's been bad. And look, he was amazing. He had his stretches during the regular season, but even last year in the playoffs in Game 3 in Indiana, like, he had his stretches, but it's been bad. 3 minutes, like, what are we doing there? 3 minutes of nothing, and then you put him in to defend in the final seconds of the game. Mohamed Diawara, like, I don't understand it. I don't. Like, please, someone try, like, is it time? Like, I think it's time to go to Mo D. He has done nothing to justify him not being in the rotation anymore. Besides, the New York Knicks trying to hide him because they don't want another team paying him this summer. Newsflash, if you lose against the Hawks, what does it matter? He was one of your best three-point shooters. Did he have bad games? Yeah. But look at Shamet right now. Zaire says every time Cat got going, Brunson just wouldn't feed him. It's a problem. Yes, Clarkson gets a pass as well tonight from El Figi. Yeah. Can we win 3 straight games? I can't see that happening. Well, right now you would have to win. If you just made it harder, man. You just made it harder. You would have to win 3 out of your next 4 games. Just made it extremely harder. Man. Alvarado actually looked decent. Like, they even tried Alvarado on CJ, and it didn't, like, he actually played him pretty good aggressively, but it didn't work. Like, CJ is nice, man. Like, it's incredible, his career arc. Right? It's incredible. Was sent to Washington to die and then resurrected his career in Atlanta. It's crazy, man. And we can't stop him. Guard play. Right? Guard play. We need, like, we got JB guarding CJ to start the game, and he's cooking him. CJ's cooking him again. I mean, what's the plan? We're just gonna leave JB to on an island again? You finally make that switch, but that's why I think that you got to start Deuce, man. You need some length in there. Like, Jalen Johnson's now starting to, ever since the end of Game 2, and now tonight, Jalen Johnson is starting to get it going for them. He's been playing fine. He hurt his ankle, but he stayed in the game. It's the problem. You give these guys confidence now. You gave these young guys confidence. Jalen Johnson was not playing well. Game 1 did not play well. First half of Game 2 did not play well. Fourth quarter got it going. Tonight, damn near a triple-double. Gave them confidence. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is due for a 6-7-3 game versus us. He's due. When Mohamed Gay and Dyson Daniels hit those threes, I mean, you just gotta. All right, bro. Chris says, can't believe Alvarado's a non-factor on this team. Brown doesn't trust him. Yeah, she had some good minutes. But yeah, just Robert says we objectively not winning 3 straight. Quote me on that, and I'll eat crow if we do. Woody says, is Jalen Brunson low IQ or high IQ? Sometimes he's both, Woody. Sometimes he's both. Lamar says, yo, I'm sick to my damn stomach, literally. Yeah, man. Vegas says, why on earth did they allow JB to stay on CJ for so long if Mike Brown is even watching the games? Yeah. I mean, they switched it off in the final. Like, they put Deuce on him. They put Alvarado on him. They did put Josh Hart on him. There was one point where OG and Obi was on him. But the Hawks just make it so difficult because then you have in mismatches all over. Like, then Jalen Johnson can get in the paint easily. And he was 2 of 6 from 3 tonight, man. They got some, like... Anytime the New York Knicks made a run, the Hawks would respond, or the Knicks would do some dumbish. Man. Like, Okongwu wasn't even... Like, he gave them 7 boards, 2 blocks, 1 steal. Like, he was fine. Yo, Gabe Vincent, guys, like... I got Gabe Vincent outplaying Mikal Bridges.
Bruh.
Gabe Vincent. I got Muhammad Gay outplaying Mikal Bridges. Something is off. Something's broken there. There's something deeper there. And let's not forget, who was it that made the comment that he switched up his prediction? Was it Danny Green? Remember, prior to the series, he switched up his prediction. He said, I've heard some things within that New York Knicks locker room that some guys don't like Mike Brown, and that locker room's a little bit broken. We're down 2-1 to the Hawks. Saturday is a must-win. Saturday is a must-win. Appreciate you guys in the chat. Appreciate every single one of you guys for rocking with me here tonight. You guys have been incredible. If you're new here, hello, my name is Anthony. I am a depressed Knicks fan at the moment. I will wake up depressed and laugh, maybe. On Saturday, hopefully they put me in a better mood because that becomes a must-win. If they lose Saturday, then I will start planning for the summer because they got to get it together, man. The series is not over. I'm defeated. If I'm defeated, they're defeated. El Figgy says Mikal is about to get 2 coaches fired, including himself. It's crazy, man. So, look out for more content on the way. Hit me up on TikTok at @KnicksNation_ was live in the 4th quarter. If you guys caught my reaction over there, priceless. And hit me up on X @KnicksNation, @KnicksNation on Instagram. So, appreciate you guys in the chat. I'm going to try to go to sleep. Try to. But it's all right. Knicks in 6. Knicks in 6. Stay blessed, everyone. Anthony out. Appreciate the members in here. Nick Tatership, appreciate you in here. El Figgy, appreciate all the members in here. If you guys want to support, you can hit the join button down below. Become a member. Post members only videos in the whole 9. Really appreciate the support. Mike, Chris in the chat, loud and clear. Appreciate every single one of you guys in the chat. The members. My bad if I missed any of you. But yeah. Have a great night. Catch you next time.